0 and Bureau Valley at 1-4. And joining me as always for the St. Bede homecoming game is Mike Brown. And Brownie, I know this has probably been a whirlwind week for you and all the St. Bede grads. And obviously one of the biggest part of any school's homecoming is the football game. And here we are, beautiful weather. Can't ask for a much better.
Oh, this is almost ideal conditions. Just a slight enough breeze. It's really bright. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of effect that the sun will have. I think it won't be too much of an effect on the game because it's straight high sky now. It started at 1 o'clock. Toward later in the game, maybe latter part of the third quarter, fourth quarter, it may be a factor to those heading to the west end zone. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, this is almost could be maybe just a tad cooler, but this is an absolutely just gorgeous day, festive day. St. Bede ranked in the state, riding an undefeated season thus far, and a lot of smiles. Big day, big week. Distinguished alumnus Paul Perona honored by the Alumni Association. A nice Hall of Fame induction today. The softball field named after Abbot Emeritus Abbot Philip Davey, an Oglesby native today, and the new Abbot, Abbot Michael Calhoun, a Utica native who grew up on Church Street in Utica, presenting the game ball, the first time that he had that honor, and he walked out with it. You know, no parachute in, no helicopter,
no
unusual, just his own two legs.
So a lot of fun here. It's a beautiful day, packed academy, and St. Bede and Bureau Valley getting set for a big game here. This pregame show brought to you by WeTech Wealth Management in LaSalle. If it's time to pregame or regame your retirement investing strategy, the financial professionals at WeTech Wealth Management can help you design a winning plan. Contact them today. We're going to take a break. We come back. We'll pick Brownie's brain and come up with the keys to the game. We'll also tell you how the coin toss went. We'll have the weather of the game, and not too long from now, we'll have the opening kickoff. Jeremy Aiken, Mike Brown from St. Bede Academy, continuing the WeTech Wealth Management pregame show after this.
For plumbing, heating, cooling, generators, and appliances, think Grazier's Plumbing and Heating in McNabb. Whether you run cold or hot, Grazier's will make sure your home is always just the right temperature. And for those cold winter nights, or when the power's out. And Grazier's does boilers too.
Gotta call Grazier's 882-2111.
Welcome to KC Marketing, your digital marketing agency. KC Marketing specializes in providing affordable online solutions for your business. From graphic design and social media marketing to custom website development. Put the power of KC Marketing to work for you. Search KC Marketing Agency now to get started.
That's for sure.
The flags, it's just a slight breeze. What breeze there is looks to me like it's coming out of the west looking at the flag across the field. And it's interesting to note, I don't know if this is an omen or not, but the entrance music for the Bruins is the same music they play when Notre Dame walks out onto the field at Notre Dame Stadium.
Crazy Train by Ozzy. You look like you could be an Ozzy Osbourne fan, Brownie.
No, I just remember it. Like we mentioned, the old friend of yours, Lanny Sleva and I had a great trip to South Bend a couple of weeks ago, taking the Irish, and a nice pregame visit with the former Heisman Trophy winner, Tim Brown, and enjoyed the game. That day was a lot warmer, and it was an enjoyable day. Spent the day with Lanny. He's always, brings back a lot of memories. Hey, and believe me, there's a lot of reminiscing in that car trip up and back.
I bet. A lot of hours spent on the road, a lot of hours spent where we're at right here today, and that's in a press box at a high school football stadium. St. Bede has taken the field. They're wearing their home greens, green shirt, green pants, white numbers. I know they've worn some different jerseys from time to time.
It's interesting. I think if there's one thing that's changed over the years, it's the combination of colors of all the high school teams. I think that's sort of neat. I heard you and Rick last night talking about the LP with the black and with the numbers trimmed with the green and red. And I just think it's really, I think it excites the kids. It's okay, all right. May everybody make sure they got their white jersey. We're on the road tonight.
Right.
Make sure you got your green jersey. And I think it excites the kids. And I think it's a nice look for any of the teams that do that. You notice more and more teams doing that.
Yeah, definitely a great idea for St. Bede. It makes homecoming even more special. We're going to take a break, and we're going to play the coach's interview today, brought to you by James Hardy in Peru. James Hardy now hiring and offering a $5,000 sign-on bonus. For all the details and to apply, visit James Hardy online today. Back with pregame show after this. underway. A pooch kick taken by the upback for St. Bede. It looked like it might have been Ryan Brady. And the opening kickoff for today's game brought to you by Eureka Savings Bank. Since 1885, Eureka Savings Bank has been proud to be a part of this community, helping people just like you. Eureka Savings Bank, member FDIC, and that interview, of course, brought to you by James Hardy. And Coach Eustace did mention, as all Bruin fans know, of course, one big injury is Callum Setzer, who is out for the season, but was able to be out for the coin toss as one of the captains, so it's nice to see.
Had a nice chat with Callum before the game. Things seem to be coming along well.
So here come the Bruins getting the ball first and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Sun shining brightly down on the field. Just
Callum Hunenberg is running, got about a couple yards.
I mean, just reflecting off these helmets today. Beautiful sunny football day as Hunenberg gets it out to about the 40.
We got the ball.
And it'll be 2nd down and 8. Oh, man. They mark it right at the 40. So one of the top players in the area this year has been John Brady, putting up some major stats at quarterback number 4 for the Bruins. 4 receivers for St. Bede. And Brady a straight drop back pass, looking deep, throwing, and just overthrows the intended receiver, Tom McCransky. It was one-on-one coverage for McCransky, and that throw just a bit in front of him, so it's incomplete. 3rd down, and I'm going to say 7 for the Bruins, a long 7, short 8 here.
Okay.
So Brady showing his arm early on.
St. Bede has got an unusual offense. A lot of times they'll use the pass to set up the run instead of the other way around.
Right. 3rd and long. Brady will roll right. And he's in trouble. Going to throw over the head of Ben Wallace, the intended receiver. So St. Bede is going to go quickly 3 and out on their first offensive possession as Bureau Valley won the coin toss deferred, and their defense comes up with a 3 and out on this first drive of the game. So they had a short run by Hunenberg and then 2 incomplete passes by John Brady, who was under duress and pressure on that pass play.
I'm surprised they didn't have anybody going across the middle because they left the middle wide open that time for a little drag. Usually they have somebody dragging across the middle.
And Brady's blocked. He lined up as a quarterback. It was blocked. He's going to pick it up and run with it. And he's got the 1st down and more.
Oh, boy.
That's how they drew it up, Brownie.
14 yards.
14 yards.
Wow.
He didn't go back like most punters do and give himself a lot of room to kick it.
No, it was a very short drop. It was only about 5 or 6 yards.
Basically from the pistol position. And Bureau Valley blocked it, went right to John Brady, who then picked it up and ran down the Storm sideline and was not tackled until he got out near the 49-yard line. 1st down, Bruins. Big break for St. Bede. Brady all alone in the backfield.
Actually, it was 9 yards where they marked it.
And he's going to run. There is a flag thrown. We'll see if it's a hold on the Bruins. Or illegal motion. 2 guys moving. Illegal shift on the Bruins, so they'll move him back 5 yards. You don't see that very often. A block punt returned by the punter himself. It's one thing to have another player pick it up and run with it, but the punter was able to get it.
And the other thing that messed up Bureau Valley was that they pinched in, and Brady was able to get around the outside.
Yeah.
And there was that gap between the rushers and the deep men, and by the time they caught up to him, he was quick enough to pick up the yardage. Now it's 1st and 15.
So 1st and 15 for the Bruins. Ball spotted at their own 44-yard line. We're a minute and a half into the ball game. Brady, a play-action pass throwing, overthrew his intended receiver, Landon Jackson. He had a couple of receivers out in the flat, but at least early on, Brady not able to hook up with his receivers.
I think this might be a little bit of an indication of that off week. You're seeing him trying to get his feel back, get his touch back.
They've been out a long time with the the forfeit last week, and then obviously you don't have your Friday night game. You're playing on a Saturday.
Right. So it's 15 days
15
since you saw
days,
game action.
Trips to the left of Brady, and they're going to throw it out there. And caught at the 45, the 50, 45, putting his head down. That was Tom McCransky, who used some of his blockers, but there is a flag where the ball carrier was running down the field. Let's see if there's a block in the back or a hold on the Bruins. And it is coming back, hold on St. Bede. So he threw that bubble screen out to McCransky, and he put his head down, but there is a hold, so that'll bring it back. Spot of the foul penalty.
So it'll be a 3-yard completion, and then 10 yards from the spot of the fall. And again, it's a 2 penalties for 15 yards against St. Bede, and +3 on the pass play. And
second down and 18 for the Bruins. Brady throwing, and he overthrows his receiver, Ben Wallace. It was a slant pass to number 13, who was out all by himself with one Bureau Valley defender, but the pass sailed, and it's incomplete. Now St. Bede's looking at a third down and about 18. 10-12 to go here in the first. No score. St. Bede, first drive of the afternoon.
I think you're seeing some of that layoff rustiness right now. He's in the vicinity, but you can just see just a little bit off target.
4 receivers for the Bruins. Brady in the pocket throwing, and again he overthrew it. It sailed on him. Was looking for Wallace, not even close. And the Bruins will punt it again.
Very uncharacteristically, Brady is 0 for 5.
Wow. Yeah, and his receivers really, they haven't even been able to get their hands on it.
No, he hasn't even been close.
Been high, and the first one he went deep was too far, led the receiver too much.
He is not taking a deep drop again. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Bureau Valley is not putting any.
He's going to roll.
So kind of an Australian rules. And a nice punt.
But there's nobody back. Oh,
no, so it's going to
roll. Comes back about the 18-yard line.
You'll take that as they flip the field a bit. The Storm will have their first possession inside their own 20.
41-yard punt.
No return, as the Storm didn't even send anybody back to try to return it. So nice punt by John Brady. Kind of did that Australian rules rugby style punt on the run. So our first look at the Bureau Valley offense. Again, they got one win this year. They beat Sherrard earlier this season. Matt Pistol, the head coach.
That's a very familiar name in Bureau Valley athletic annals.
He's got himself a pretty young team, so trying to get Bureau Valley back to prominence wasn't all that long ago. First and 10 for the Storm, and they give it to the second man who goes off right tackle and gets it out past the 20, then is turned back by 3 or 4 St. Bede Bruin defenders.
That was Goosens. He's the big running back for
Mason Goosens.
Mason Goosens.
Number 24, a senior. And they give him about 3 yards, 3 or 4 yards.
I'd say about 3, maybe 3.5 compromise.
Second down and 6 coming up. Bureau Valley's first drive of the afternoon at their own 22-yard line.
It'll be interesting. I wonder if Brady's quarterback coach, who's a pretty fair quarterback himself, Jack Brady, is having a little chat with him on the phones by now.
Yeah. Hand off left side, stopped short of the 25-yard line was the Bureau Valley ball carry. This time it was 22, Robert Novak. So they'll have a third down and about 4 coming up now. 2 straight run plays for the Storm.
I think Bureau Valley's game plan here is with the offense that St. Pete has exhibited thus far, maybe not in this game, but it's try and grind it out. You know, they say the best defense is a good offense. You know, in a lot of ways, try to keep the.
Helms, the sophomore, going to throw, and it hit the turf. It should be incomplete. He underthrew his intended receiver. On the pass defense for the Bruins was Callan Huneberg. So their sophomore quarterback went to the air, but incomplete. And Bureau Valley will appear to go 3 and out.
Now, see if it's number 6. They said number 16 may be the punter. I don't know if that's back deep, if that's man is, or no, they not showing any signs of punting right now.
And he does.
There he
give it
goes.
on. Yep, it is 16, Brownie.
Okay.
And Brady's going to pick it up on a bounce at the 50, put his head down to get 3 or 4 yards. So it was Elijah Endress with the punt.
26-yard punt.
Ryan Brady with a short return, but even though it was short, the Bruins will start this drive in Bureau Valley territory at about the 49-yard line, more like 48. Now they're moving back to midfield. All right. So right at midfield, near the SB at the 50-yard line. So each team has had the ball once. No score yet. 8:25 to go in the first. Let's see if Brady can get back.
If there's been a week with St. Bede, it's a lack of an inside running game. They don't have that really big, strong running back.
A jet sweep and nothing there. Might be a face mask.
I think we may have a face mask here.
That was Tom McCransky who ran the jet sweep, and Bureau Valley was all over that one, and the judge, the official in front of the St. Bede sideline, threw the flag, and looks like it's going to be a face mask.
Oh, that was a great play, and that was now. Here's where I think I wish they would almost put in. Now it's 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. Saves Hunenberg doesn't get it. It won't be an automatic first down.
Right.
Because it'll be. But I look for them to go deep on this play here. They have what is it?
Second
one.
Yeah, a lot of teams would.
Yeah, but
out.
But see, when it's inadvertent like that, I almost think you should almost have a
5-yard
penalty.
Yeah.
But it's a.
So the Bruins now 1 yard away from the marker. They've spotted at the Bureau Valley 41. It's 1st and 1 now. And Brady going to throw. Looking down the sideline, incomplete.
0 for 6. Wow.
As he was looking for Tom McCransky again. And on the pass defense for Bureau Valley was Bryce Helms, the Storm quarterback. Not close to completing that one either.
No, he is really
And
way off
Bureau,
target.
Bureau Valley's putting a decent amount of pressure on him too. He might be having to get rid of it sooner than he wants.
Doesn't look like he's getting set though, really.
No,
and I don't know if that's being rushed or if he's just
He'll tuck it and run, and he's at the 35, gets a block, 30, 25 at Bureau Valley, turns it inside, and knocked out of bounds at the 20, and one of the officials behind the play throws a flag. So we'll see if there's a hold.
Well, that's
It was downfield, down about the 25-yard line. So
that's 10 yards from the spot of the fall. I think it'll be enough for the first down. Depending on we've had uncharacteristically, St. Bede had one bad game penalty. That was against Kewanee at 85. Otherwise, they've been really pretty good. But that's a 10-yard spot fall.
Yeah, it goes against the Bruins. Brady had a big run down the sideline.
But it'd be a first down where they spot the ball.
So they mark it back to the 35. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Bureau Valley 35.
That's a
under 8 minutes to go here in this first quarter.
Yep, it's bunch, it's bunch. Bunch, very tight bunch. Here we go.
Brady in the pistol, and he's going to pitch it out. Here's Uniberg. He's got some blockers, 35, 30, 25, and he's tackled out of bounds near the 20. Very close to a first down. He's got the first down. Callan Huneberg with a first down carry, and they'll spot it right at the 20. That puts St. Bede in the Illinois Valley Credit Union red zone, now offering Visa cards with interest rates as low as 9.9%. If you live, work, or worship in LaSalle, Bureau, Putnam County, you can become an IVCU member. See more now at ivcu.com. And Brady throws, and there's his first completion. Just a quick out to the receiver, Ben Wallace. Nice open field tackle by the Bureau Valley Storm cornerback, Robert Novak. Still a nice gain on first down to Wallace of at least 5, maybe 6. Yeah, they'll mark it at the Storm 14-yard line. So 2nd and 4 for St. Bede. So Brady off the schneid as far as incompletions. He's going to go to the air again, looking at the corner of the end zone for Wallace. It's caught, but he was out of bounds. Yep. Ball sailed out of bounds. Wallace made the nice catch, but both feet were out of bounds. So incomplete pass. Here comes 3rd down and 4.
St. Pete is 1 out of 2 on their 3rd down conversions.
Brady back in the pistol. Bureau Valley showing some pressure. Throws it out, and there was a little miscommunication there. Wallace was inside, and Brady threw it towards the sideline. So they're kind of talking to each other. It was a miscommunication between the quarterback and the wide receiver there. So St. Bede now looking at 4th and 4 at the 14, and looks like they're going to go for it.
They'll go for it. Brady is very adept in getting teams to jump offside. Let's see if they try that. If it doesn't work, they may call a timeout. And
he's going to snap it. Nobody jumped off. Throws over the middle. Caught by Wallace. He is in for the touchdown.
15 yards.
Yep, they ran the slot pass, the slant, and Wallace brings it in for the touchdown. The St. Bede Bruins get on the board. Brady to Wallace. 14 yards out at 6:46 of this first quarter. That St. Bede touchdown was brought to you by St. Margaret's Health. Care built on our community from people you know and trust for over 100 years. Learn more at aboutsmh.org. So Brady to Wallace. Bruins lead 6-0. They're going to go for 2 here. Financial Plus Credit Union, 2-point conversion attempt coming up for the Bruins. Brady under center, going to hand it off to Uniberg and spins ahead. Gets in for the 2-point conversion. So a rough start offensively, but the Bruins still are on board first as they lead 8-0 over Bureau Valley. And we'll keep it right here. And the drive ending on a touchdown pass, Wallace from Brady, and the 2-point conversion good by Uniberg.
That was a 50-yard, 7-play drive for St. Bede.
Yeah, they had great field position right at midfield to start the drive. St. Bede's second drive of the afternoon. And Bureau Valley now set to get the ball for the second time. 6:46 to go in this first quarter. 8-0 St. Bede. Again, the Bruins at 5-0 coming into this one. So a win today would clinch playoff eligibility. Would clinch a playoff spot. They're already playoff eligible now with 5 wins.
It's going to be interesting with so many teams going to 8-man football.
Yeah.
How many 4 and 5 teams are going to be in the playoffs to fill out the brackets? This is going to be a
I've heard
very different kind of a year.
Yeah.
I think. And I just wonder if the IHSA is going to have to revise some thinking on some things.
Yeah, because they kept it at 256 teams in 8 classes. So, yeah, I wonder if they'll lower the amount of teams that make it.
I think there's 2 chances of that, slim and none. They'll probably add 2 more classes.
And there's the kickoff, angling down about the 15-yard line for Bureau Valley.
Oh, the runner slowed up. You don't want to do
Brock
that.
Shane, and nice job with a shoestring tackle by Hunter Savage of St. Bede.
That's the last thing you want to do. He slowed up running across the field, and St. Bede is not big, but they're quick, and he slowed up, and you're just their pursuit is so good as they're going to start this drive from their 19.
First and 10, Storm at the 19. Again, as a sophomore quarterback.
I think they need to shake it up a little bit. I think they should go to the air, first down.
Full house backfield.
They're really bunched up.
Yeah, they have 3 backs in the backfield. And they go. He's got some running room off the right tackle.
Well, he closed in a hurry.
Yeah.
He may have got one or two. I don't think he got much at all. Got about two, I'm going to guess.
Looked like Mason Goosens.
Yeah.
Two,
I don't
maybe
think he gave him three.
Yeah, off right tackle. There was a big hole initially, but as Brownie mentioned, it closed in a hurry. Nearing the halfway mark of the first quarter, it's 8-0 St. Bede. Now they spread things out. 4 receivers, trips to the left of Lions.
Look for a throwback to the right here, I'm guessing. No,
he's going to run the option.
Oh, nice
No.
hole. Oh, nice recover by the end there for St. Bede. He got out to the 25.
Yeah, Ryan Brady was in the area. So was Evan Etrican. And it looked like Helms, when he tried to switch, make a pivot, he lost his footing.
That's third down and about 4.
Yeah, the ball spotted at the Bureau Valley 25-yard line.
Ryan Brady is one of those guys that just has a nose for the football. I mean, it's like a bloodhound when it comes to hunting or somebody. I mean, he's always around the ball.
Playing in the safety spot on the St. Bede defense. 3rd and 5, and the quarterback's got it. He's going to throw. He's in trouble, and it goes incomplete. He was hit on the play by Nathan Lowe, and that's going to lead to a Bureau Valley punt. So nice job by the St. Bede defense, causing another 3 and out for the Storm.
Outside, left side. And just came.
8-0. St. Bede leading with 5:10 to go here in the first quarter. And they do get the punt away, and it's a line drive right at Brady. This could be trouble.
Not good.
50, 45, looking for blocks. 40, 35, and he's going to be tackled down at about the 32. No flags on the play.
25-yard punt and great field position again for St. Bede.
Yeah, Brady had a running start on the return. Ryan Brady, he caught it past the St. Bede 45-yard line. And another drive, second straight drive for St. Bede, where they're going to start on the Bureau Valley side of the football field. They mark it at the 38 of the Storm.
And you got St. Bede and would probably most likely be 4-down territory already.
Oh, yeah. Back in the pistol is John Brady.
See if he goes for the bundle right away.
Hands it off to Huneberg, and he's swallowed up.
Boy, he's a marked man. They are really just jumping on. And if you take a look at the St. Bede stats, outside of John Brady, the St. Bede rushing game has been almost non-existent this year.
Dybeck for Bureau Valley. John Dybeck, big guy in the line, got the tackle. No gain.
That's where they missed Callum Setzer, who was the other speedy back. Not a fullback type of guy, but just speedy and quick, and they complemented each other so well.
2nd and 10 for the Bruins. And Brady fakes the handoff, going to pass. Throwing, has a man, caught, tiptoeing and out of bounds. He makes the catch, and he has the first down. That's Ben Wallace, number 13 for the Bruins, inside the 25-yard line. Down to about the 23 of Bureau Valley. Give him 11, needed 10.
You know who I haven't seen St. Bede go to today is Connor Brown, and he's been an integral part of the passing game, and I'm not even sure if I've seen him out there today.
Okay, well, we'll keep an eye. Number 8, yeah. No, he's out there. Yeah.
He may run.
And speaking of run, it looks like McCransky on the jet sweep. Thomas McCransky turned it inside, got about 8, maybe 9 yards on that carry. Yeah, give him 9.
Wow, we almost got a first down on it.
So just like that, the Bruins are right back in the Illinois Valley Credit Union red zone. 3:45 to go in the first. 8-0 St. Bede over Bureau Valley, and the Bruins threatening again.
Yeah, McCransky has turned himself into a...
Brady throwing out in the flat, making the catch, and then hit immediately was Landon Jackson. Nice job by Bureau Valley sniffing that one out. Tackle made by Brock Shane, number 4.
Well, he lost a yard on that play.
He hit Jackson immediately after the catch. So 3rd and a long 2 for the Bruins. Ball spotted at the 16. Brady throwing, and he threw behind and short. There's Connor Brownie, but it was a not catchable pass.
Well, the Bruins are 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions, but they're 0 out of 4 on 3rd down conversions. I like for let's see if St. Bede will go with the long count here. That's been their motive. He has been adept at doing that.
So here we go, 4th down at the 16 of Bureau Valley.
Big play here for Bureau Valley.
Brady going to throw, and incomplete again.
Wow.
Wallace went inside, and Brady threw to the outside, and Coach Eustace looking at Wallace, so he was supposed to break to the outside. So turnover on downs on the Bruins. They cannot take advantage of the great field position that they had.
Wow. And Brady so far is only 3 out of 13.
Oof.
Very, very inconsistent. What is that, about a 30% right?
Yeah, it's good in baseball.
But, but leaves a bit to be desired. And
Coach Eustace giving it to, he's trying to get his quarterback going a little bit.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I think that's rust more than anything. He's just pin up energy.
A counter play, they hand it off to the back who gets out to about the 18-yard line. Number 22 for Bureau Valley.
Is that
Robert
Novak?
Novak, yep, the junior. Got a couple. Under 3 minutes to go in the first, 8-0 St. Bede. Majority of this game has been played on the Bureau Valley side of the field so far. But the Bruins only have one score to show for it. Full house backfield again for Bureau Valley.
Something you don't see very often anymore. I mean, that's sort of like a...
And they give to the first man through, who gets it out past the 20, maybe to the 22-yard line.
Goosens. He got about 6. Second, 3rd and 3.
So a manageable 3rd down coming up now for Bureau Valley. Nice run by Goosens.
And they are 0 out of 2 on their 3rd down conversions.
Ball spotted at the Storm 23-yard line. 3rd and 3 coming up for Bureau Valley.
They need a first down here. They got to, you keep on sort of like poking the bear in the belly, and you're going to, sooner or later, it's going to jump up and bite you. It looked like there was a little confusion.
Fumble! And the ball's loose. Taken and ran in by Huneberg. Looked like Brownie, I'd say a 15-yard return. Looked like about the 15-yard line. Callan picked it up. The ball came loose from the ball carrier, and there was nobody there to stop Huneberg. A 15-yard fumble return for a touchdown. And it looked like getting in the backfield was Landon Jackson who made the hit.
Quarterback fumbled the ball.
So that energizes this crowd. A turnover, not a pick six, but a fumble return for a touchdown by Huneberg.
For St. Bede, it's still 6 points on the board.
No doubt, and that's another touchdown for the Bruins, brought to you by St. Margaret's Health. Built on our community from people you know and trust for over 100 years. Learn more at aboutsmh.com. And the turnover as well, brought to you by Holmes Auto Parts in Peru. If you worry whether your car is going to turn over next time you get in it, visit Holmes Auto Parts in Peru for a new battery. Go St. Bede from Holmes Auto Parts in Peru. 14-0 Bruins with a 2-point conversion. Here's Brady looking, throwing, and caught. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Connor Brown. Must have heard you, Brownie. Getting him more involved on that time on the 2-point conversion. And just like that, St. Bede now leads 16-0 over Bureau Valley.
It's like, St. Bede's got a lot of young volunteer coaches. There's one analogy you just heard, Holmes Motor Parts. And Sam Holm and Jack Brady, two record holders. Brady at quarterback and Sam Holm holding the single season reception record. They're on the coaching staff. And I know for young guys, they're having a lot of fun. They're enjoying this season. And and I just think it's so great that Jim has established. He's gotten a lot of young guys just coming back and want to give back, and not only in the coaching staff, but have two, Mallory Bima and one of her classmates is the cheerleading sponsor. And it's just good to see young people getting involved and wanting to give back. And it's a
And what I foresee, Brownie, is you see all the images of the coaching trees of guys who came up. One day we'll probably be looking at a team picture with Jim Eustace and the coaching tree of some of these guys, if they so choose to, maybe become head coaches themselves someday.
yeah.
So 16-0, St. Bede with the lead over Bureau Valley.
And they've already scored more points in 11 minutes, or just under 11 minutes, than they had all last year against Bureau Valley.
There's
It was a
squib
13-7
kick,
game.
taking about the 35.
Nice tackle, but
Yeah.
great field position. Now, this is crucial for Bureau Valley to get something going here. They're out around their 39, 40-yard line and going to be set up at their 40. They gotta get something going here.
The 2-point conversion was brought to you by Financial Plus Credit Union. They belong to you, and that's the plus at Financial Plus Credit Union in Peru, Ottawa, Mendota, Morris, and Diamond. I'll give you a Subway scoreboard update. We'll take a look at some college football games that are, sure the 11 o'clock games are coming near an end at this point, getting close.
Well, until my cable man comes tomorrow morning, this guy's not going to see any games. Oh, nice block.
Yeah,
nice
handoff
hole.
up the middle. Brady makes the tackle. The ball carrier
Is that
for Bureau
Goosens?
Valley. No, 16, Elijah Endress.
Picked up about 8.
Yeah.
Maybe 7 where they mark it.
Yeah, they'll mark it back at the 47-yard line of Bureau Valley. 2nd and 4 for BV.
This might be a spot, if I was Bureau Valley, just to wind up and let it fly. You figure you got 2 downs to make 3 yards.
So let's see what Coach Pistol and the Storm have. They're going to hand it off, and he's hit down short of the 50. Making the tackle for the Bruins was Ryan Migliorini.
Got about one of the sextuplet of a caplets. Somebody said, we're going to call you the St. Bede Sickback. I said, that doesn't sound too good of a nickname for a high school team. Picked up 1 now. It's 3rd down and 2.
Yeah. 25 seconds, and Bureau Valley might just let this.
I think I would. You know what? You figure out what you're going to let it go.
So we've played 1 quarter from St. Bede Academy, and the Bruins entertaining their homecoming crowd, leading the Storm 16-0 after 1 quarter. We'll be back with 2nd quarter action from the Academy on 103.9 WLPO.
Come see your friends at First State Bank.
There's a certain satisfaction you get when you know
you have a friend to turn to.
You have a place to go. Year after year, day after day.
When you need a helping hand, we're along the way. Come see your friends at First State Bank.
Member FDIC.
As we start the 3rd quarter, 3rd and 2, just shy of midfield for the Bureau Valley Storm.
Not quite a full 2, probably about 1, maybe a little more than 1. I go quarterback sneak or a. Well,
gonna hand
he
it
got
off,
it. Whoa,
and he's got the first down.
Oh, is the ball loose?
They look like number 24, their top back, Mason Goosens.
Picked up about 3.
Yep.
That's their first down of the game.
And first time, they've been in the St. Bede side of the field offensively at the 47 of the Bruins.
Hey, that's the first 3rd down conversion of the game for either team.
16-0, St. Bede leading Bureau Valley. After this play, we'll give you a Subway scoreboard update. And there's a handoff to Goosens again. And he gets out to about the 45-yard line.
Give him 3.
Look like Migliorini again with the tackle, 75 for St. Bede. They'll mark it at the 44. So, yep, gain of 3. Scoreboard update brought to you by Subway in Spring Valley, Peru, LaSalle, Marseilles, and Oglesby. Enjoy a sandwich made with freshly baked bread and fresh ingredients right in front of your eyes. Subway, eat fresh. After this snap, we'll run down college football scores. Illini fans will be very happy. And there's a handoff out to about the 41-yard line.
Hey, if you go on 2,
That looked like Novak got the ball carrier that time. Some college football scores. The Illini up big over Wisconsin, 31-10 at the end of 3 quarters.
Whoa. Well, there goes your over-under, maybe.
Yeah. Purdue and Minnesota tied at 10 after 3. Now that is going to be well under. Kansas State 27-20 over Texas Tech. Ole Miss in the 4th leading Kentucky 22-19. And here's a big one. TCU over Oklahoma 41-17.
Well, they've been up and down the Sooners have been.
Yeah.
Whoa. But you know what? The
Bureau
left
Valley moved.
Well, the left tackle will move first. I don't know if they caught it or not.
Yeah, it might go against St. Bede and be a first down for the Storm.
Well, they missed. The left tackle stood up. They got away with one there. Left tackle stood up.
So 1st and 10 coming up for Bureau Valley as they move down to the St. Bede 36-yard line.
That's 30 yards in penalties now against the Bruins. And second first down for Bureau Valley. But it was the left tackle he raised up, and that's when the St. Bede guy moved.
1st and 10, Bureau Valley. In the shotgun, the pistol is Bryce Helms.
This is a good spot here for to try to throw a pass. Well,
yep, Helms going to overthrows the intended receiver.
There's 4 guys around him there, too.
Yeah.
You sent 1 guy out, and he had 4 Bruins in the area. That wasn't a bad call there, though. He's 0 for 3 that's passing. You would have to think now Bureau Valley's got to figure they're in 3-down territory or 4-down territory.
Brock Shane was the intended receiver. 9:30 to go in the first half. 16-0 St. Bede. Ball spotted at 36 of the Bruins. Bureau Valley will get the ball to start the second half.
Now someone say, well, they've been moving the ball 3 or 4. Why would you pass there? That's a good time. They've been getting 3 or 4 yards. And you figure if you're in 4-down territory, now you got 3 downs to get your 10 yards. He's trying to run an option. Got a nice block.
Turns it inside and gets it down.
He's close to a first down.
Yeah, to the 25-yard line. And
I think he got it.
Lost his helmet, and hopefully he's okay.
No, he'll have to come out for he'll have to come out for that play too.
He got up, and now went back down to the turf. So their quarterback down on the field, Bryce Helms. He did get enough for a first down as they have moved the chains. So a nice run by their quarterback. As there's an injury on the field. And Helms is up and
I don't care. I don't want to talk about it.
Going to go up. Oh, yeah, the clock was running. It still is running.
Well, they haven't stopped it. He
No.
didn't give the signal. The official did not give the signal, and the clock operator can only go by the official signal. I don't know why he didn't give the signal.
All right. So their quarterback will sit out for at least one play.
Well, now it's stopped. Well, maybe you stopped for the first down. But still, I mean, I did not see an official give the timeout signal.
And they might be putting.
Well, now looks like they're readjusting it because they moved it back to 12 minutes. So
not quite that much time came
no.
off the clock, no. Probably close to 9 minutes.
Well, we'll see what happens. 9-10, is that what it says? 9-16.
That's pretty generous, yeah. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line. The clock will go now. And a new quarterback in for at least one play for Bureau Valley. They hand it off. First guy through, that's number 44, Cameron Lemons.
first carry.
Yep, and a pretty nice carry for Bureau Valley down to the 21-yard line.
Pick up a 4.
And it looks like they're going to keep Isaac Addig, a senior quarterback, out there. Looks like Bryce Helms is okay. He's standing up on the sideline, ready to go back in there. Full house backfield for Bureau Valley, and they're going to hand it off. There's Goosens, and he runs right into St. Bede's Landon Jackson. Not much there, if anything. And another Bureau Valley player slow to get up. Is that Goosens, the ball carrier? It might be. I see a 2. So another Storm player down. Yeah, that's number 24, Mason Goosens.
That is, he picked up about 3 on the play.
We'll take a short timeout. Injury timeout. We'll come back. Bureau Valley will have a 3rd and 4, trailing St. Bede 6-0 on 103.9 WLPO. Here at St. Bede Academy, 8:13 to go, 3rd and 4. Bureau Valley's best offensive drive of the afternoon so far. They've moved it inside the Illinois Valley Credit Union red zone at the St. Bede 19-yard line.
Started on their own 40.
And back at quarterback. And not much there, big hit. Looked like Nathan Lowe among others for St. Bede. Bryce Helms back in at quarterback for Bureau Valley. They give him maybe a half yard in the carry, so it's going to be 4th down coming up for the Storm at the St. Bede 18-yard line.
Well, actually no gain on that play. Looks like they didn't move the 4th and 4. Another one. This is their 1 out of 5 on 3rd down. This would be their 1 out of 6 now on 4th down. This would be their 4th down attempt. Let's see if they go on the second go.
Yeah.
See if they can draw St. Bede off.
He's trying.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, boy.
And again, that's the second.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Encroachment was Ali Arslan.
So that's the second first down this drive now that St. Bede has given to Bureau Valley. They're their own worst enemies, and St. Bede now has got 35 yards in penalties.
Yeah.
And 5 penalties for 35 yards. Bureau Valley has actually 1 for 15.
So 1st and 10, Bureau Valley at the Bruin 13-yard line.
This is an absolute must-score situation for Bureau Valley.
Their quarterback Helms going to go back in the pistol. 2 backs, one each to his side. He's throwing, overthrows the intended receiver too high, Brock Shane. And on the coverage for St. Bede was Hunter Savage. So incomplete, 2nd down and 10 now. 6:33 to go in the first half.
12th play of the drive coming up here for Bureau Valley.
Coming up on the St. Margaret's Health halftime show.
Just slow and steady, nothing fancy.
Yeah.
Like pretty good coach Don Wiskowski used to say, if you get 3 yards down, you can't get beat.
Helms going to take it and hand it off. And look like Novak off left tackle. St. Bede's, that's a late whistle.
Well, he said Wilson.
Okay. That's 22 for St. Bede. That would be Robert Novak. inside the 10.
It's 5 yards for, I didn't even see who that was.
It was Novak.
Novak
22,
for 5, okay.
Third and about 5 coming up for Bureau Valley at the St. Bede 7. 16-0 Bruins halfway through the second quarter. Back in the pistol is Bryce Helms.
I look for rollout here. Give him some options.
Yep, there he goes. Actually going to just straight run. Turns the corner, dives for the end zone, gets in, touchdown.
7
From
yards.
7 yards out. Quarterback keeper Bryce Helms. And Bureau Valley needed that one, and they get it. Their quarterback ran the option, Helms, and dove and gets in at 5:54 to go in the second. It is now 16-6. The Storm on the board. And that drive came down to those two
Offside
encroachment.
penalties, yeah.
St. Bede gave them first downs to keep the drives alive. Let's see if Bureau Valley are likely to go for 2 here. Try to make it a one-possession game.
60 yards, 12 plays.
Goosens to the right of Helms. Helms going to roll right. He's looking to pass, throwing, caught, and reaching in for the 2-point conversion. So nice play. That one goes to Isaac Addig. So the pass, the PAT attempt is good. And it's 16-8 now. St. Bede up by just 1 score over the Bureau Valley Storm. St. Bede will have the ball here with 5:54 to go in the first half. (16-8) is the score. The Storm punch it in as the Academy starting to get folks geared up and ready for halftime.
Now that's the kind of drive that Bureau Valley needs. They got the ball at first time possession here. St. Bede has yet to have possession in the second half or in the second quarter. This will be their first possession of the second quarter coming up here. Now is a spot that you need to be alert for, like a onside kick.
It's a squib kick, and it's still alive. And it's going to be taken about the 25, 35-yard line. And a nice return out to about the 38. Let's see. Well, that was Brady. As you said, Brownie, whether it's offense or defense, he
just got a nose with the ball.
Yeah, Ryan Brady took the bouncing ball there and was able to get in, get some yardage on the return. They'll mark it officially at the 38-yard line of St. Bede. 16-8 Bruins over the Storm.
St. Bede has been very adept at scoring late in the first half. They scored 2 touchdowns this year with 0 time on the clock on the last play of the first half. But they're not necessarily a quick strike team.
They empty out the backfield here. Brady looking. He's going to tuck and run. Oh, he was hammered.
Got about 2 yards out of that. Well, maybe he lost. Probably lost a couple, looks like. Let's see where they're going to mark him. I'll call it a loss of 1, I'm going to guess.
Big hit by Connor Scott, number 50 for Bureau Valley. St. Bede's going to go hurry. No huddle. 2nd and 11. 4 receivers for Brady.
I'm going to blitz.
Throws out in the flat, caught at about the 42 by Connor Brown.
Pick up a 4, so it's still a good march to go. They got probably 7 yards.
No yak on that one, yards after catch. Nice job by the Bureau Valley defenders. In the area was Robert Novak and Cameron Lemons. So 3rd and long for the Bruins, 3rd and 7.
And the Bruins have yet to convert a 3rd down conversion. They're a roll out of 4.
They're at their own 41. Brady in trouble. Breaks away. Still in trouble, and he throws it. It's going to be a fumble. And Bureau Valley recovers it. If this was the NFL, they would take a look and see if his arm was going forward, but it is a fumble, and Bureau Valley falls on it near the 20-yard line.
Loss of 21 yards on the play.
Brady evaded a couple tacklers but could not get away from the last one and went to throw it and put it on the turf. And the Storm with a big recovery. Right now, they're already inside the Illinois Valley Credit Union red zone just like that at the St. Bede 18-yard line. .435, plenty of time for Bureau Valley. And they're going to hand it off to Goosens. And he's got some positive yardage. Finally bringing him down was Gavin Marquez for St. Bede.
Don't forget, Bureau Valley gets the ball to start the second half. 9 yards probably it looks like on the run for
9 yards on the carry. Yeah, they'll spot it right at the 10, so 8 yards on the carry. Going to be less than 4 minutes to go in the half when this ball is snapped. 16-8 St. Bede, but Bureau Valley knocking on the end zone. Full house backfield again. And they go to Goosens, who is down outside the 5, has the first down. So they'll move the chains down at the bottom of the pile for St. Bede. Look to be Landon Jackson again, and he's kind of banged up a bit.
Yeah.
So
Pick up
first
a
and
3
goal at the 6 for the Storm. 3:30 to go in the half. Full house backfield once again behind the quarterback, Helms. And he gives it to Novak. Oh, he was smacked hard to the turf. Big hit for St. Bede, Benjamin Burke, but it was still a positive gain for Bureau Valley.
Probably got a couple, didn't he?
Yeah,
Looks
down
like.
to about the 2.
Oh, yeah, got 4 yards.
So second and goal at the St. Bede 2. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Under center is Helms. Let's see if he calls his own number. And nope, going to hand it off. Novak, touchdown. Touchdown, Bureau Valley off left tackle. That was Robert Novak from 2 yards out. So Bureau Valley has a chance to tie this game up with a 2-point conversion. That one comes at 2:45 of the second quarter. That touchdown set up by a sack and a fumble on the St. Bede quarterback, John Brady. So Bureau Valley, who passed their last 2-point conversion, threw the ball, will spread things out with 4 receivers. Helms calling out the signals. He's going to look to run the option. Pitches it at the Goosens at the last second, and he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Nice job by the Bruin defender. That was Evan Intracan. So the Bruins maintain the lead, 16-14, and they have some time here still. 2:45 to get a score going into the half. Each team has turned the ball over once now.
And both have led to scores for the opponents.
Yeah, both turnovers were deep in the offensive side of the field. So credit both teams of taking advantage of turnovers. So for those folks who thought this was going to be a runaway win, definitely not so far, as St. Bede leads just 16-14 over Bureau Valley with 2:45 to go in the first.
This is almost a spot here where they've been pooch. Let's see if they try a true onside kick this time, because what you're going to do here is you got the front line dropping back, and I think a little paint might be peeling off the wall in the St. Bede locker room at halftime between Bill Booker and Jim Eustace.
And there's a kick. It's a pop-up. And
That's a nice call by the man that caught the ball there. Couldn't see quite the number.
It was Jake Migliorini, number 50.
He's a freshman.
Caught it, just did the right
down,
thing.
That's right.
Went down.
Protect the ball. Make sure we got the ball.
He's a big guy, and I know there's temptation to rumble, bumble, and stumble down the field and try to see what we can get, but the Bruins, as it is, have a good starting field position here at the 35. Plenty of time, 2:44 to go.
Well, they had good starting field position the last time they had the
Yep.
ball, too. They had it at the their own 38.
Brady pump fake. Uh-oh, he bit on it.
Oh,
Just
boy.
overthrew the receiver who went down the sideline, Connor Brown. Brady did the pump fake. The Bureau Valley defender bit on it.
Boy, that had 6 all over it
Yep.
when it started out.
Just overthrew Connor Brown. So 2nd and 10 for St. Bede. They just haven't been able to connect in the passing game here in the first half.
Trips right.
4 out of 15. It's not even almost 25%, just under.
Brady going to run with it.
Oh, he's got a block.
40,
Oh, boy.
45. Breaks free, 50. Down to the Bureau Valley 43-yard line. So a heck of a run.
23 yards, 24 yards were they marking the ball at.
John
22
Brady
yards.
got some blocks, but a lot of that was just John Brady's athleticism. And just like that, the Bruins now at the 43-yard line of Bureau Valley.
This is a big series for both teams, real big series.
Tries the pump fake again, and he bit on it again.
And, oh, boy.
Overthrew his receiver again. Yep. So the second time that Brady did the pump fake, it worked and got Brown open down the sideline, but he overthrew him.
He's 4 out of 16. That's 25%. And Bureau Valley is 0 for 4. So you got 4 out of 20 passing today, a 20% completion on both quarterbacks passing.
St. Bede, of course, they're going to keep passing the ball.
Each team now, though, they do have their each team has 3 timeouts
Brady
left.
throws it to a fumble, but it goes out of bounds.
Was that McCransky?
No,
Yeah.
Connor Brown.
Connor
He threw
Brown.
it short to Connor, probably figuring that Bureau Valley was going to not go for the fake that time, and he made the catch and then fumbled it, but out of bounds on the St. Bede sideline. So a break for the Bruins.
Pick up a 13 on a first down.
Yeah, they get it inside the 35, mark it at the 33 of Bureau Valley. Clock stops at 2:04 in the first half.
Trips. Oh, it's quads. Nope, it's trips.
3 receivers to the right for Bureau Valley, just one to the short side of the field. Connor Brown to the left of Brady. Huneberg in the backfield, straight drop back by Brady. Throwing towards the end zone, it's incomplete. He was looking for Mason Hurst that time.
Freshman who caught the big touchdown pass against Newman to sort of break the game away, open.
Clock stopped at 1:59, almost like a 2-minute warning here, almost right at the 2-minute spot in the second quarter.
Hey, watch the back out of the backfield here. Watch number 5 sliding out of the backfield. Watch
Trips to the right of Brady. Same formation for the Bruins. 2nd and 10 at the Storm 33-yard line.
Empty backfield.
Brady going to fake the handoff, running it.
You got
30
a block.
gets a block, 25,
He's
stays in
gone.
bounds. Turns it inside, touchdown, St. Bede. Wow, heck of a run by Brady. Made a couple cuts, and he goes to the house from 33 yards away. And right there you saw the big playability and the talent of John Brady on display. That St. Bede touchdown was brought to you by St. Margaret's Health. Care built on our community from people you know and trust for over 100 years. Learn more at aboutsmh.org. St. Bede regains, they keep the lead, actually extended back to 8, 22-14. And now they're going to go for just the traditional point after touchdown.
Ben Burke, I believe, is the kicker.
There's a Ryan Solomon, looks like, 98.
Oh, really? That's
Yep.
a new kicker.
Ryan Solomon.
Interesting. That's his first attempt.
It's low,
Whoa,
line
missed bad.
drive, and it's good.
Whoa.
Must have got it in
I thought Ryan
Wasn't
Solomon
pretty.
kick. No. Well, hey, it went
But-
across the.
Yep. It's good at 150 of this half. That extra point brought to you by Financial Plus Credit Union. They belong to you, and that's the plus at Financial Plus Credit Union in Peru, Ottawa, Mendota, Morris, and Diamond. 150 to go in the first half. The Bruins leading now 23-14 over the Bureau Valley Storm.
65-yard, 6-play drive. And again, another, you take a look at a score where they late in the second quarter, well, this time they didn't score on wait until the last play of the half. They gave Bureau Valley plenty of time, so it's going to be interesting to see how Bureau Valley plays this. Each team unofficially has all 3 of their timeouts left, so it's could be in a.
Yeah, we'll see if Bureau Valley tries to open things up here or simply plays conservative, knowing that they're going to get the football to start the second half.
I think it all depends on where they get the ball
Right,
on this
yeah,
kickoff return.
True, very true. And doing the kickoff will be Benjamin Burke.
The last 3 times St. Pete has touched the ball, they've scored a touchdown, though. Fumble recovery, the
Yep.
drive, and now this one here. So, well, they fumbled the ball the one time.
So Burke will come up with the kickoff, and it's
Oh,
a short
whoa.
squibber, and they might be offsides
Yeah.
on St. Bede.
Well, that's 6 penalties for 40 yards against St. Bede, and they've really been just a bad, that's very uncharacteristic. I think the last game that they had against Newman, they only had 3 penalties when they beat Newman, so it's like penalty flag bothered them against Kewanee, I believe, but that's the only game they.
Moving back 5 yards, back to the 35 now.
I wouldn't think they would try 2 in a row. That's just my own opinion, but then again, if everybody else is thinking that way, it could be a.
So we'll see what Burke does here.
He can drive the ball. I'm surprised he wasn't kicking extra point.
There he goes. The kickoff and a strong kick. Taken just inside the 20. 25,
Oh,
30,
nice block. He got some room.
35. Oh, there is going to be a hold, it looks like. Hit out of bounds at the 50.
That could be that was close to a late hit. He was well out of bounds when he got tackled.
Evan Etchercan with a hit. A flag back behind the play. We'll see if it's a block in the back or a hold at around the 40. So it was a heck of a return out past the midfield for Bureau Valley, but let's see what the call is here.
Well, I think he pointed towards St. Bede. Oh, no, but his home. Well,
so that'll negate that big return, and that we'll see. That may, as you mentioned, Brownie, it's one thing to start a drive around the 50. They would definitely air it out. Now they're back at the 30 with 1:40 to go. Mike, you did mention they have all their timeouts.
Right. That's 2 penalties now for 25 yards. St. Bede has almost doubled them up on the penalties. They've had 6 penalties, 4 more penalties, and 40 yards. But we'll see here. I think with the score way it is, knowing you get the ball here you may want to play conservative. You don't want to play too conservative because you don't want to turn the ball back to St. Bede.
And they run it. They spread things out, and they don't get much. Couple yards. Novak on the carry again.
Well, see, St. Bede's going to start to use their timeouts now.
Okay,
So
they want the ball back. Nathan Lowe made the tackle for the Bruins.
Nathan Lowe, I believe, is only a sophomore. He's been coming on. His brother Matt was a they don't have the year 2023, so he is a senior. Okay, he would graduate. Junior. He brother Matt was a captain a couple years ago for the Bruins. Coming on.
So the first time out of the half taken by Bureau Valley. Give him 3 yards on that carry, Novak. 2nd down and 7 coming up.
Was it Bureau Valley or St. Bede?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yep, that's St. Bede. That was St. Bede. Can't take the timeouts with you, so the Bruins take one here. looking to try to force Bureau Valley into a punt or cause another turnover.
I think that the idea here is if you hold them under a fourth to a fourth down situation, they don't have a first down. Bureau Valley's got a decision to make. Do you go for a fourth down and give them the ball in territory?
They're going to throw over the middle, incomplete. It was between two receivers. The intended receiver looked to be Isaac Addig, number 12.
0 for 5. You know what? That almost looked like the ball with the man on first base, and the bounce went back to the pitcher, and he throws it between the second baseman and the shortstop in the center field.
Yeah, neither receiver really had a shot at catching it.
Well, third down conversions are not really really
Neither
good.
team have been great on third
No,
down.
they are combined so far, coming up 1 out of 6 and 1 out of 5, so
Yeah.
we're 2 out of 11. This is a big one right here for Bureau Valley because if they don't pick this one up, they may have to punt the ball. Oh, screen pass. Nice. Oh, whoa. St. Bede they read that one. Whew. Now St. Bede will call a timeout.
Yep. Look like Burke and Brady on the hit.
12 was, I believe, the receiver.
So
And
nothing there on the screen pass to Isaac Addig, number 12, as Brownie mentioned.
Looks like he lost a yard
Yep.
from there.
Bruins
First completion goes for a loss of 1.
Bruins do indeed call a timeout, so it's going to be 4th and 8. And 1:18 to go. And if you're St. Bede, do you bring a little heat on the punt here?
Well, he's had 2 short punts,
Yeah.
but I'm sure that Coach Eustace is reminding him about let's not be too aggressive. We got a good guy that can field the ball, Ryan Brady and Callum Humenrad, and now you got, you don't want to. You've given them 2 first downs already by penalty. One to keep a really they kept 2 touchdown drives alive. So. Well, they only sending 1 man back. Is that Brady, I'll bet? Yeah, that's Ryan Brady.
Yeah. So here's a big punt standing outside his 20.
Oh, boy.
High snap, gets the punt away, though.
He got a nice roll.
Yeah, it takes a big Bureau Valley bounce.
Boy, very fortunate there.
Give that punter a lot of credit. He made something out of
good
nothing.
athletic moves.
Elijah Endress.
Ball was at the 32. It must have rolled 20 yards.
Yeah. So it could have been a disaster for Bureau Valley with a bad snap, but he was able to get it away and get a nice punt off. St. Bede will start this drive at their own 30 with 1:10 to go and 2 timeouts.
Put the ball on the 32 from the 30. 38-yard punt is best of the half.
Brady in the pistol. Bureau Valley showing some heat. Throwing deep, and it's incomplete.
There's a hold there. They were saying, yeah, that was a good call. They held the receiver going down. I don't know if that would be pass interference or a hold, but the receiver, was that McCransky or Connor Brown? I can't. It's 6 and 8.
Connor Brown. If it indeed though was a hold, the official took an awful long time to throw the flag.
Well, there was definitely some contact.
Yeah. Was it catchable? And then you got to look at that.
My guess is he was by him. He was getting to go by him. Let's see. Oh.
So that'll be against Novak, and then I'll move it up to the 45. So 15-yard mark off, and not too many seconds went off the clock. It's down to 1:06 now. So 15-yard penalty against Bureau Valley. Brady throwing out in the flat.
He overthrew man again.
It was a touch pass, and it was kind of a blind pass by Brady because he had some big linemen in his line of vision, and Huneberg just went out in the flat, and Brady threw it up and was hoping Callan was there, and he overthrew him. Clock stops at 1:03. That play just took 3 seconds off the clock.
Oh, no, this is interesting here. If St. Bede doesn't pick up a first down, and you have to punt it, and St. Bede's had a little adventure with it. Well, little adventures with their punts today. They had a punt blocked actually.
Screen. He got behind the defender.
Yeah.
but it looked like if Brady would have had one more second
Yeah, that could
to
have
wait to throw it to Huneberg, he might have been able to connect. Incomplete. It's 3rd and 10 now, and whatever happens at the end of the day here, Mike, it's going to be an ugly stat line.
Oh my gosh!
Because it's at this point, it's not. You're not going to come back, John Brady, as far as the completion percentage. It's been ugly.
Well, right now he's 6 out of 20, so that's 40%, 30%.
Does have one touchdown pass.
Uh-huh.
He's rolling
He may
right,
run.
throwing, and tucks, throws it, and nobody there. Looked like
Well, it looks like the receiver was coming back
McCransky.
to throw a block.
Yeah.
He thought he was going to run. So now it's 4th and 10. I don't think.
You'd think they would punt.
Oh, I would think so.
Yep.
I mean, you got a 9-point lead. Go back, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being stupid. I guess that's the way you might want to put it.
So John Brady, the quarterback, but also the punter, and he gets it away. Pretty nice punt,
Yes,
angling away from the Bureau Valley.
But there's nobody covering
Returner,
it.
and he
Nobody
picks it up at
covers
about the 12 and breaks
he
2
got
tackles.
He got a couple of breaks there.
Yep, good.
Nice
Gets out of
tackle.
bounds about the 25.
At the 12.
That was Isaac Addig with the return for Bureau Valley.
There's a 38 and
see where they spotted inside about the 19 or 20 yard line. Yeah,
Is
right
it
at the 20.
43-yard
inside
kick.
the 20. Right at the 20 for Bureau Valley. 38.5 seconds to go in this half. 23-14, St. Bede with the lead. Bureau Valley threatened to tie the game with their last touchdown, but were stopped on the 2-point conversion. The Bruins have added a score since then. And Bureau Valley going to call a timeout.
It's good organized. You don't want to end up doing something that's
turn the ball over.
Right.
Yep.
I would think here, 38.5. Your quarterback hasn't completed a pass. St. Bede has 1 timeout left. Maybe you force St. Bede to run the ball, and then you just take a knee and go in and say, hey, let's regroup a little bit here.
Storm right in this game, only down by 9. And we'll get the football to start the second half. And we'll see what Bureau Valley calls. Their quarterback.
Wonder here if you have that little time, or if you have a halfback option pass, or you have something here. This would be a good time to maybe try something like that.
Well, Helms hands it off in the counter play, and not much there.
Is that Goosens, or is that
hiccups?
Or is that Novak?
Ali Arslan made the tackle for St. Bede. Yeah, I didn't quite see. I think it was Novak.
Yeah, I think so too. He ran the counters for the touchdown.
That might be it.
Yeah.
No, never mind. He was a 4 technique.
Yep. Bureau Valley's going to take it to the locker room, trailing, but they're right in this one against state-ranked St. Bede. We played 1 half, and it is 23-14. St. Bede over Bureau Valley. The Storm, though, will get the football to start the second half. St. Bede 23, Bureau Valley 14. Back after this on your home for St. Bede Academy homecoming football, 103.9 WLPO.
When you need commercial and industrial equipment repair, think Full Circle Industrial. FCI specializes in rebuilding speed reducers and gearboxes. They repair and rebuild all types of pumps and heavy equipment too. You break it, Full Circle will fix it. The techs at Full Circle have more than 75 years combined experience. Put that experience to work for you. Search Full Circle Industrial in Oglesby and see everything FCI can do for you today.
You gotta call Grazier's.
Your water is running, it just won't stop.
What do? You gotta call Grazier's. For heating and cooling, what do? Give us a call. You gotta call Grazier's.
We're the ones who can stop the drips and the drip, drip drops.
Winter, summer, summer, spring, and fall. When you need us, give us a call. You gotta call Grazers, 882-2111.
Gergovich Family Chiropractic in LaSalle's a proud supporter of high school sports. Dr. Gergovich utilizes the most advanced technology to provide effective care for men, women, and children of all ages. Whether you're getting down in a three-point stance, getting down off a ladder, or getting down on a dance floor, you need a chiropractor on your healthcare team. Search Gergovich Family Chiropractic today to see all the ways having Dr. Gergovich on your team can help you be happier, healthier, and pain-free.
Back here at St. Bede Academy as we enter the St. Margaret's Health halftime show. Whether it's a break, cut, or bruise, St. Margaret's Health has you covered. Learn more at aboutsmh.org. It is 23-14. St. Bede ahead of Bureau Valley at the half. The scoring summary: Ben Wallace, a 14-yard touchdown catch from Brady at 6:46 of the first. The two-point conversion was good. Then Callan Huneberg ran in a fumble from 15 yards out. The pass was good. Looked like St. Bede may be well on their way to rolling in this one, leading 16-0 after the first. But Bureau Valley got on the board about halfway through the second quarter. Helms, a 2-yard touchdown run. Two-point conversion was good. Then Novak got in from 2 yards out at 2:45 to go in the half. The PAT failed. And then with 1:50 to go in the first half, a touchdown run, probably the most electrifying play of the game so far today, a 33-yarder from John Brady. The kick was good at 150. So the Bruins lead 23-14 over Bureau Valley. And Brownie, what do you got for halftime stats?
Well, as a St. Bede legend, Coach Harold Gaffney used to say, sort of putrid on both teams, really. Let's take a look first here. St. Bede is into the half. They have 9 first downs. They are 1 out of 6 on third down conversions, 2 out of 3 on fourth down conversions. Bruins have been penalized 6 times for 40 yards. They've turned the ball over once, that being a fumble. They've punted twice for an average of 42 yards. They've rushed the ball 10 times for 60 yards. They've attempted 21 passes, completed only 5 for 1 touchdown, for a total offense of 101 yards. And Callan Humenberg has the 1 fumble recovered for St. Bede and the touchdown. For Bureau Valley, they have 5 first downs. They are 1 out of 7 on third down conversions, nothing out of 1 on fourth down conversions. They've been penalized 4 times for 40 yards. They've turned the ball over, and that was once on a fumble that turned into a Callan Humenberg 16-yard touchdown run. They've punted 3 times for a total of 28 yards. They've rushed the ball 23 times for 71 yards, and they have attempted 6 passes, completed 1 for -1 yard passing, for a total offense of 70 yards. So we've had 170 yards total offense in this game, and it's really been an up and down type of a game. And both teams have had their chances, and it's very much a game that I kind of thought it was going to be a tie. You get 2 schools, rivalry schools, and I don't care what the records are. It's an old cliche, but when rivals get together, you really throw out the records. I mean, it's these kids, they know each other, they play against each other, basketball, baseball, track, football, and it's not all that far apart. And they're really knocking heads in Bureau Valley, a very young team, and you can tell from what I can see, this is just, seeing St. Bede, their offense is just not in sync there. John Bede, I've never seen him off target so much with so many open receivers. I mean, it's very lucky that we are not into a running clock situation at this point. He must have had at least 3 to 5 passes that, with a little bit of a touch, St. Bede could have been, like you said, have the runaway that everybody kind of thought it would. But I never did think that rivalry games turn into runaways very often.
Well, so far, definitely not. St. Bede in the lead, but just by 9, 23-14 over the Bureau Valley Storm here at halftime. And you see the Golden Beatons out there, class of 1972, out on the field. And they're getting a nice applause from this big homecoming crowd, even getting the cowbell treatment, if you will.
Well, you know what? If I get to walk out there next year with that pretty-looking cheerleader, I think maybe I'll have to leave the press box at halftime.
Yeah, they got accompanied by cheerleaders of the St. Bede Bruins, and the Bruin mascot is out there as well. Can't forget him.
He must be roasted in that cap, or he or she, I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
October 1st, but man, out in the sun.
How we doing, Rich?
It's definitely a lot warmer in the sun than. In
Well,
fact,
we
you look at Bureau Valley, Mike. They sought out some shade.
Well, we got the regional golf winning head coach, Rich Cummins, stopping in to say hi. His smiling all the way to the sectional.
Oh, yeah. So they'll be in action next week. So congratulations to all the qualifiers.
Oh, we got a ton of them from our area this year. Well,
boys and girls.
It's always good to see. Maybe like to see a few of them get all the way. Is it down to Bloomington for that state tournament?
Get past sectionals.
Yeah.
And I want to say congratulations, of course, to Illinois Valley Catholic, the baseball team made up of players from Peru Catholic and Holy Family. They will play for a Class 1A state title this afternoon. They rolled today over Joliet St. Raymond by a score of 10-0. That was a four-inning game. And they will play Gifford at 4 o'clock down at East Peoria. Gifford won their semifinal game 17-3 over a team from Colchester. So 18-0 Illinois Valley Catholic and 18-3 Gifford at 4 o'clock. So go get it, boys. You get that far. Why not get the whole shebang? And I'm sure we'll stay tuned. Probably, I would think there'd be some kind of a welcome home, an escort back into town, you would think, for that team as they play later this afternoon. So we'll keep you up to date. Follow along on the WLPO Facebook page as we'll have frequent updates. I know Tom Henson is down at that game, so he'll be posting pictures and updates. Who knows? Maybe some future Bruins on that team. Obviously, if so, promising to have 6th through 8th graders playing for a state title with Illinois Valley Catholic. So
it's just, it's just. I think just people just take that too much for granted. That is a great achievement for any team, no matter what level it is, to get to a state final. And even if you go down there and you get beat, I mean, if you cover sports live, and it's such a rarity, and it takes such effort. It's just a great honor, no matter what the sport, what the school, and you're always glad to see it. I can remember all the years covering the sports. I mean, going back to seeing the Hall Red Devils down there in Putnam County, in St. Bede, and of course LP under Joe Marini. I mean, it was just it. As much as you enjoyed going to it, it just made it that much more pleasurable to see. I just noticed that this is something new that only the Golden Beans parade out on the field. Usually they have all the reunion.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll bet you they couldn't pry a lot of those guys away from the tailgate parties over in the Tower Field.
That could be. You might be on to something. 23-14 here at the half. St. Margaret's Health halftime show. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk more about homecoming here at St. Bede Academy. Jeremy Aiken, Mike Brown from a sunny academy, and good news so far through one half of football. St. Bede leads Bureau Valley 23-14. Mike and Mike Brown here at St. Bede Academy as we continue our St. Margaret's Health halftime show. Time now for our second half adjustment brought to you by Kilday Baxter and Associates. Tax season will soon be here. Do you have a game plan? It's never too early to start pre-gaming your tax strategy for this year and beyond. Contact professionals at Kilday Baxter and Associates in Oglesby. And Mike, obviously St. Bede has the lead, but it's not exactly a comfortable lead, 23-14, and Bureau Valley will get the ball, start second half. What do you think are your keys to the game for St. Bede to bring this one home?
Well, I think obviously let's see if John Brady has settled down some. You can tell he is rusty. His accuracy has really been off. And I don't think he's been totally rushed, but I think that 2-week layoff had more of an effect than you thought because he just doesn't have that touch that he's really shown all this year. And I remember Al McGuire saying a lot in basketball, the first 3 minutes of the second half is the most important. Well, for both of these teams here today, the first drive of this third quarter is going to be the most important. Can St. Bede force Bureau Valley out and get another score, give them a little breathing room? Can Bureau Valley drive down and make the game close where one mistake can mean the difference? It's a rivalry game, and they're always hard fought to the end. And so I think the key is John Brady settling down, hopefully finding his touch. For Bureau Valley, just do what they're doing. Even though the total offense doesn't look that bad, look at the time that they ate up on their 60-yard touchdown drive. 12 plays, no play over 7 yards big, and the other team can't score if they don't have the ball.
That's very true. So we'll see Bureau Valley, a big possession to start the second half, and we're about ready to go as we wrap up the St. Margaret's Health halftime show. Whether it's a break, cut, or bruise, St. Margaret's Health has you covered. Learn more about us at smh.org. We're going to do a little quick Subway scoreboard update, and I think the Illini ended up bringing that one home over the Wisconsin Badgers on the road. I know Wisconsin's not as good as they normally are, but that's still a very nice win for the Illini to kind of get that program back going in the right direction. Of course, Brett Bielema from Prophetstown originally.
Right, got a little bit. I remember when he played St. Bede in a game. Oh, that
there you go,
good.
touchback.
Yeah.
That's a way to start the second half. Ben Burke gets the touchback on the kickoff. But TCU, 55-24 over Oklahoma. Safe to say that one is over.
What was the Illinois score? Bielema had to be very happy with that there.
Northern Illinois up 24-7 over Ball State in the first half. South Dakota State up 10-0 over the Leathernecks of Western Illinois. That game just got underway. Yeah, we'll get to the finals. Illinois is a final. And Michigan beat Iowa 27-14. Purdue over Minnesota 20-10. The Illini beat Wisconsin 34-10.
Oh, by half a point. The over.
Imagine that, huh? It's amazing. And there's the handoff. Look like number 22, Robert Novak with the carry.
He's been the leading ball carrier. You know what?
More so than Goosens in this one.
Remember Goosens got dinged a little bit.
You're right.
I just wonder if he's
give Novak 2 on that carry. Some of the fans still now just getting back to their seats after the halftime break. Second down and 8 coming up for Bureau Valley. Sun-splashed football field today.
Oh, my gosh. Just a gorgeous day.
And a high snap. The quarterback will tuck it and keep it. Break 2 or 3 tackles out near about the 28-yard line. Finally putting him down for St. Bede was Landon Jackson. And they'll have a manageable 3rd and about 2 coming up. Getting ready to draw the 50-50. Is that what I'm hearing, Brian?
Yeah, they said you need to announce the 50-50. I should have just told those Teresa Burnaby, well, just give it to me now.
Right, yeah.
Well, another 3rd down attempt here.
Yep, 3rd and 3 for Bureau Valley. Inside their own 30, full house backfield. They go back to Novak. He's got a full head of steam, and he's got the first down. He ran right into the St. Bede defender, Ali Arslan. But Novak had momentum and pushed the St. Bede defender forward a bit.
He got about 4 yards, probably out the 31-yard line, and
needed 3 and got 4.
A very rare third down conversion for either team this game.
1st and 10, Storm at their own 31-yard line. 23-14, St. Bede with the lead. Again, 3 backs in the backfield for the Storm. Don't see that very often at any level of football anymore.
It's just good old-fashioned rock'em sock'em. 3-4 yards at a time.
And they unpile, look like number 12.
It's number 12? Was that?
Or 16, I believe it was Endress, Elijah Endress.
Okay. Couple.
And 2-3 more yards. The good old adage of 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Made famous by what? Woody Hayes? Mr. Yost? I mean, you're really going back into the...
2nd and 7 coming up for the Storm. And they do a counter play, and there's Novak, and he gets it out past the 35, maybe to the 36, depending on where they mark him down. Burke comes up a little shaken up. It looks like he'll stay in the game. He's limping a bit. And coming out of the game for the Bruins on this play, Sam Bima. Burke trying to stretch it out from the linebacker spot for St. Bede. 3rd down and, let's say, a long 4, short 5 here for the Storm.
Well, now, they've twice now, they've drawn St. Bede off on a long, hard count.
Yeah.
See if they try to do that this time around. Let's see if they do. They'll keep the drive around. This is a key play for them, real key. It looks like he's trying, but don't think.
There's Novak again, and a nice hit in the backfield initially by the Bruins' Ben Wallace, and a couple teammates came and helped him out. And it'll be a 4th down, no gain on that play for Bureau Valley.
No.
Looks like they're going to punt. Back deep for St. Bede.
Number 2,
Ryan Brady. Yep.
He's drawing back there. They got a dual back.
Huneberg.
Probably, Huneberg is probably the quicker of the two. Brady is just probably more sure-handed, to be my guess. Whoa!
Oh, punt off the side of his foot.
Man,
and it's going to go back to the line of scrimmage. Actually,
it looks
2
like
yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh my! Oh boy!
Well, just off the side of the foot, as they would say, a shank by the punter, who's had a pretty good game. He's been under duress a few times and gotten good punts away, but that time Endress hit it off the side of his foot.
Boy, this is going to be a big defensive stand for
Bureau Valley.
Yeah.
35-yard line. This drive will start of the Storm. As PA man Rob Rupert teases the announcement of the 50-50 drawing. I was tempted as I came in, but I bought a pork chop instead.
Well, I succumbed to the temptation.
So you're in it, huh? You got action.
Yeah,
nothing there for Huneberg.
Yeah.
Taken down in the backfield. You know what? It's the punter. He was mad. Endress taking it out on the St. Bede ball carrier. It's a tackle for a loss.
Loss of 3 there, and it almost looked like that play didn't develop the right way.
No.
I mean, it looked like he was getting ready to block. I kind of wonder if he thought that Brady was going to foul him and run. Now it's 2nd and 13. St. Bede is behind the sticks. We'll see how good Brady is. See if he had a little talk.
Run the jet sweep to McCransky, and he is tackled.
Wow.
Behind the line of scrimmage as the Bruins are going backwards.
Now they're back to the 42. Well, now we'll see if they put on the heat. Boy, this has just got to be frustrating for Jim Eustace right now. You're up to 3rd down and probably 16 or 17.
Yeah, the first down marker looks down at about the 25. Yeah, 3rd and 17.
Nope. They're flexing it.
3rd and 17 for St. Bede. 6.5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Bureau Valley punted their first possession of this second half. And here's Brady going to pass. Under pressure and sacked.
Wow. I've never seen St. Bede's There's a flag. Is there a flag down?
They're
Are they going to call a hold on the receiver going out? I don't know what that could be.
No, it was the official right at the St. Bede sideline. Looked like a clean sack. It definitely shouldn't be against Bureau Valley. Martin for Bureau Valley got the sack. Let's see what the call is. Again, it was the official who was standing in front of the St. Bede sideline. They're going to pick up the flag.
The flag. Well, now it's 4th down and forever. 4th and was it 4th and 25? Well, now Jim Eustace wants an explanation.
Yeah, it's 4th down. Well, the official mistakenly said 1st down Bureau Valley. That's what he was reacting at. So, right at midfield, the Bruins will have to punt it away.
I don't see St. Bede going for it here. I think Brady's had a good day punting, so you're going to maybe, he's going to rock.
He's going to run and gets the punt away.
Oh, nice high punt.
Yep. Into the sun, and nice job on the coverage by the other Brady, Ryan Brady. Nice hang time by John on the punt in the sun, and no return, no yardage on the return for Bureau Valley. They'll mark it at about the 15-yard line.
That's a 35-yard punt.
So Bureau Valley, 85 yards to go here. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bruins maintaining a 23-14 lead. And waiting for the play to set, and here we go. 23-14 St. Bede. They jumped out to a 16-0 lead in the first quarter, but have not been able to run away with it by any means. Quarterback keeper, and he's got a hole in the right side, fumbles it. Nobody even hit him, and he just dropped the football.
Switching hands. We'll see if they can get St. Bede players on the ball.
It was number 17.
Lowe again, I believe.
Nathan Lowe.
Well, he's hurt too.
Yeah, it's a different player that's down injured. It looks like
Nathan
it might be
Lowe with the fumble recovery.
Might be Huneberg down in the field.
That's a quarterback. That's his second fumble.
Yeah, the Bureau Valley quarterback had a lot of running room, Helms, and just fumbled the ball. Nobody even hit him.
I'm just wondering if he wasn't changing the hands with the ball.
Yeah,
that would be my guess. I'm not. Don't have that great a look.
Ooh, or no, that's actually Burke. And,
Burke.
He's got two teammates helping him, so not good. He was struggling a bit ago.
One of the,
but he's not in good shape.
One of the captains, one of the St. Bede captains. But boy, now here's another golden opportunity, and almost like a second chance for the St. Bede. This time they took they had great field position the first time. Now they even got better field position as they're on the Bureau Valley 21-yard line.
1st and 10 for St. Bede. Brady going to pass, throwing, caught, hit immediately. Was Connor Brown. Give him about 4 yards on that catch. Enough to get St. Bede back inside the Illinois Valley Credit Union red zone. And a lot of pain on the sideline for the Bruins is Benjamin Burke. And there's Brady running down the sideline, dives, and gets in for the touchdown. 19 yards, they'll say. Brady on the quarterback keeper. And the Bruins open up now a 29-14 lead.
So that's what I talked with. I've seen such resiliency from St. Bede. They had to be disappointed after that first series. They get the ball back, and they take advantage of the opportunity, turn the turnover. That's the second time now that they have turned a turnover, a fumble, into a touchdown.
And they're going to run a two-point conversion. Brady throwing wide open to Brady. Brady to Brady for the two-point conversion.
The Brady twins.
Here you go.
Like
And St. Bede connects on the 2-point conversion. I heard it was an Andrew. It wasn't a Mike who won.
Yeah, well.
That extra point brought to you by Financial Plus Credit Union. They belong to you, and that's the plus at Financial Plus Credit Union in Peru, Ottawa, Mendota, Morris, and Diamond. With 5:18 to go in the third, the Bruins lead 31-14 over Bureau Valley. And the unfortunate part, though, through it all is, again, a co-captain down on the turf in a lot of pain for the Bruins, Benjamin Burke, 5'10 senior, still getting medical attention on the Bruins sideline. Well, now he's going to stand up. So here comes the kickoff. 31-14, St. Bede with the lead, and it's a 3-possession game now. And Burke is normally, again, the man who handles
he's
the
the
kickoffs.
kickoff man, yeah.
So it's going to be Ryan Solomon who has an extra point today. And a line drive kick, fumbled at the 25, and smartly the Bureau Valley player just falls on it. That was Bo Spencer. Oh, that breeze felt good. Somebody keep that door open behind us. 5:14 to go in the third. It's 31-14. St. Bede over Bureau Valley. The Storm will start this drive at their own 24-yard line. That turnover, recovery by Lowe, by the way, was brought to you by Holmes Auto Parts in Peru. If you worry whether your car is going to turn over next time you get in it, visit Holmes Auto Parts in Peru for a new battery. Go St. Bede from Holmes Auto Parts in Peru. And back at it is Bureau Valley. Helms, the quarterback, on the throw. And out in the flat, making the catch. 3-4 yards on the carry, on the catch. Making the tackle for St. Bede was Seth Ferrari. First time we've called Seth's name today.
Sophomore.
Gain of about 4.
I didn't even see who made the catch there. It was right in the
Looks like number, I think it was 12.
I was going to say, I think 12,
Addick.
Isaac Addick,
Yep.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, he's now caught 2 passes for a grand total of 3 yards.
And a handoff, nothing there. That was Novak. Got maybe a yard. They mark it at the 30.
It's a 3rd and 5.
Going to be about
4.
4 minutes to go here in the third when this ball is snapped. We've hit the 3 o'clock hour from St. Bede Academy. You're listening to St. Bede Bruin football on 103.9 FM, 1220 AM, WLPO, LaSalle, Peru, Oglesby. Big third down play for Bureau Valley. They're down 17, 3rd and 4 at their own 30. They split 3 receivers out.
St. Bede might have jumped. It looked like a
Throwing and incomplete.
Yeah.
The intended receiver was Addick again, and on the coverage for St. Bede was Ryan Brady.
That's the wrong guy to throw it at.
Tried to force it in there. Went incomplete. And 4th and 4, you got to be watchful if you're St. Bede here for a fake. Especially I see after the last punt by Endress.
You get a little bit too anxious and want to rush the punter and do what Brady did. The St. Bede's version of not quite the butt putt, but he dropped it. Whoa, he was
gets
very
it off
fortunate.
that time. And Brady
I think he caught it.
But was backpedaling and couldn't stay in bounds.
Well, that's all right. He let it. He stopped. Probably looked like it was going to be a good roll.
Right at the 40 of St. Bede is where they'll start this drive. 31-14, Bruins in control over the Storm.
25-yard punt.
St. Bede looking to move to 6-0. And if they do so, You'll have one of the most talked about matchups probably across the state next week with two 6-0 teams, St. Bede and Princeton. Trips to the left of Brady, and he's going to fake the handoff and look to throw over the middle. Has a man wide open, but just couldn't connect.
Ooh, did he pull? It looks like that almost looked like a pulled muscle going up for that ball.
Yeah,
that
Landon,
was Wallace.
Oh, Landon Jackson.
Oh, that's
yeah,
okay.
25.
I saw 13.
Yep. Wallace came over to check on him. Yeah, they have very similar body types, pretty tall, lanky guys. And I think the pass might have been a little behind him, and that's why he kind of
got to
reach back awkward. Yeah. But he got open over middle of the field. It's too bad they couldn't connect.
Yeah, because there's a lot of real estate between him and the nearest defender.
And hand off to Huneberg.
St. Bede running attack has just gone.
Not much, yeah.
But it's been that way all year. St. Bede does not have an inside running game at all, and I think that's something that is if they make it to the playoffs, that's going to come back to be a big obstacle, because the further line you go in a situation like that,
can't be one-dimensional.
No, and St. Bede is very much one-dimensional in a lot of ways. 1 out of 8 on third down conversions, very uncharacteristic for St. Bede.
39, Brady rolling out, throwing.
We got a man.
Over too high.
We got a. Ooh, that was very close to roughing the passer.
Brady was looking for Connor Brown off his fingertips, too high. And the Bruins will punt it right back to Bureau Valley. 2:55 to go in the third.
That was a very key stop for Bureau Valley.
And good to see, really good to see Ben Burke trotting on the sideline. Oh, and now it's Brady's turn to shank one.
A punt. Boy, that's the first
one.
Right,
goes out of bounds at the 50.
Well, that's a mighty 9-yard punt.
So Bureau Valley will be in business here right at midfield.
See, the thing you do with something like that happens is you put Bureau Valley in the 4-down territory right away.
Oh, yeah.
And that's and boy, there's been a lot of possessions in this game.
Yeah.
You're looking at this. I mean, this is Bureau Valley's 11th possession, and St. Bede has had 8 possessions.
Wow.
I mean, and we still got a better than a quarter.
Well, the thing is, normally I would say, Brownie, that the possessions with the time are starting to be at a minimum, but that's really not true. Novak breaks 2 or 3 tackles and is finally upended in the backfield. Secondary by Hunter Savage, but a nice run.
8 yards.
For Bureau Valley's Novak. And, we have not seen their main running back, Goosens, for quite a while.
Yeah, he must have pulled a muscle or did something when he did get up and walk on his own power, but I think it must have dinged him. And, maybe they may have a blessing in disguise, so we may have discovered another weapon for
Novak has been very good.
Yeah.
He's the lone back in the backfield right here.
Leading
Fake
rusher.
handoff. The quarterback gets it. He runs up the middle and gets it inside the St. Bede 30-yard line. A late flag. A very late flag. That was a quarterback keeper by Bryce Helms.
That's 14-yard run for the first down.
Oh, sideline warning, that's all. So 1st and 10, Bureau Valley at the St. Bede 28-yard line.
This might not be a bad spot for Jim Eustace to use a timeout.
Yeah, his defense is on its heels here.
Yeah. They're beating them off. That's one thing that is very uncharacteristic, too, is being beaten off the ball. St. Bede has been quick off the ball all year. This is the first time I've seen him really being beat off the ball this way.
Novak gets behind a blocker and gets inside the 25-yard line.
See, they're just blowing St. Bede off the ball right now. They're getting 4 or 5 yards out of crack.
Nathan Lowe and Jake Migliorini team up on the tackle for the Bruins. Second down and 5, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Spotted at the St. Bede 24-yard line. Counting down to a minute to go in the third. 31-14, St. Bede beating Bureau Valley.
Yeah, well, this is a must-score drive for Bureau Valley.
2 backs on each side now of Helms. And he gives it back to Novak, who squirts his way for a couple. And making the tackle for St. Bede was Nathan Lowe. It'll be 3rd and manageable for Bureau Valley as they mark it down around the 23, the 22-yard line. 3rd down and 4 coming up. Could be the last play of this 3rd quarter. We're under 30 seconds to go.
You can see Bureau Valley's got that momentum. Boy, they're just coming, hustling out of the huddle, running up to the line of scrimmage. St. Bede's back on their heels a little bit right now.
Helms going to hand it off. Nope, keep it. And he's got the 1st down and more. And he is tackled down just shy of the St. Bede 10-yard line. That's a 1st down carry for quarterback Bryce Helms. Yeah, very fluid offense right now for Bureau Valley, and they're going to both teams are going to have to walk all the way down the other side of the football field here, as that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, St. Bede 31, Bureau Valley 14, but Bureau Valley on the doorstep here when we come back. Bruin homecoming football on 103.9 WLPO.
When you need commercial and industrial equipment repair, think Full Circle Industrial. FCI specializes in rebuilding speed reducers and gearboxes. They repair and rebuild all types of pumps and heavy equipment too. You break it, Full Circle will fix it. The techs at Full Circle have more than 75 years combined experience. Put that experience to work for you. Search Full Circle Industrial in Oglesby and see everything FCI can do for you today.
When you need a new appliance, think Grazier's Plumbing and Heating in McNabb. Look at this impressive list of brands Grazier's offers. From kitchen to laundry, appliances at Grazier's may just be the best kept secret in McNabb.
Gotta call Grazier's 882-2111.
Gergovich Family Chiropractic in LaSalle's a proud supporter of high school sports. Dr. Gergovich utilizes the most advanced technology to provide effective care for men, women, and children of all ages. Whether you're getting down in a three-point stance, getting down off a ladder, or getting down on a dance floor, you need a chiropractor on your healthcare team. Search Gergovich Family Chiropractic today to see all the ways having Dr. Gergovich on your team can help you be happier, healthier, and pain-free.
Bede's Jake Migliorini maybe he lost a yard. So it'll be 2nd down and 11 now for Bureau Valley. Helms handed it off to Novak, and Migliorini was right there. Counting down 11 and a half minutes. It's a must score for Bureau Valley, down 17 right now.
Yeah, this is definitely 4-down territory.
Yep.
I mean, you got to score here, otherwise, field goal is not going to do them any good at all.
Full house backfield. Novak gets it again, spins forward, and pushing down inside the 5-yard line.
Well, he got a better push than I thought he did
when
he got started there. It didn't look like he had that much. Got about 7, maybe 8.
Novak's really been a savior for Bureau Valley in this game. Robert Novak, junior, a pretty young team, Bureau Valley. Not a lot of seniors on their roster.
Pick up of 7 yards. He's putting together a nice game right now.
Yep.
And we're into another 3rd down situation.
3rd and 4. They'll mark it at the 5 of St. Bede. 3 backs in the backfield behind Helms. Helms gives it to Novak. No, Helms kept it looked like. And he's going to be stopped short of the end zone and the 1st down for that matter. It's going to be a 4th down. It was a quarterback keeper by Helms. Got maybe a couple.
Yeah.
4th and 2 now.
Well, it's 4th and 2 then. He's at the
4th and 2 at the St. Bede 3-yard line.
Well, here's the game. If you score, you're in it. If you don't, but when you take a look at the clock, it's
on St. Bede's friend right now for sure. Under 10 minutes to go in this game.
I'd go on the second go here, see if you can St. Pete jump and pick up a cheapie for a first down anyway.
Helms under center. And he gives it to Novak.
I don't know.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Ooh, I thought he got stood up. Maybe.
Yeah, the momentum of the hit pushed him forward. So from 3 yards out, Novak gets Bureau Valley back on the board here.
8.
And it is a 31-20. Novak a 3-yard touchdown run. And let's see what Bureau Valley does here. Either way, a 1 or a 2, it's still a 2-possession game. And they're going to try the first time this afternoon, they're going to try the kick. It's going to be Brock Shane attempting the PAT. Oh, got a late player coming off for Bureau Valley. He was able to get off the field in time. They only have 10 guys out there, but as long as they don't have more than enough. Shane with the kick. No good. Wide left.
Yeah, let's.
So we'll take a break. When we come back, St. Bede will be getting the ball. The Bruins leading 31-20 over Bureau Valley. Back after this.
You gotta call Grazier's.
Your water is running, it just won't stop.
What do? You gotta call Grazier's for heating and cooling. What do? Give us a call. You gotta call Grazier's.
We're the ones who can stop the drips and the drip, drip drops.
Winter, summer, spring, and fall. When you need us, give us a call. You gotta call Grazier's. 8822111.
It's a homecoming game for the Bruins. They've been in the lead most of the game, but they've not been able to pull away from Bureau Valley. It's 31-20, Mike, with 9.5 to go.
And this is a big drive here for St. Bede. You know, if you're St. Bede, you want to take some time off the clock. It seems to me that seeing all the St. Bede games, taking nothing away from Bureau Valley, but to me, that was the first time all year I've seen St. Bede being driven off the ball like Bureau Valley did. But on offense, St. Bede is just out of sync. They're just really missing.
There's an onside kick. Uh-oh.
Bounce up the air. I think St. Bede
nice
got
job. Yeah, it was Evan Intrican with the recovery, number 42.
You know, he made a nice tackle like on a punt when the man looked like he was going to turn and have the yardage. So Intrican's not played a lot of good special teams play. But now what you've done, if you set St. Bede up in some really good field position, and you know, that could be at the 38-yard line, their own 38. So
now most teams would be an opportunity here just to run the ball and try to get some clock off. But we mentioned St. Bede, their running game is not
just non-existent.
When you
really
take out the Brady runs.
Yeah, you take out the Brady run, St. Bede has got 20 yards on the ground.
Yeah.
And you know, offensively, they only got 45 yards passing. So, you know, it's a
wow.
I mean, this is probably the lowest output of the season for St. Bede as far as easily for offense.
Brady in the pistol, going to fake the handoff to Huneberg and keep it. And he's going to be brought down at about the 40. So that was a straight called quarterback keeper for Brady there.
And he is more effective when he could foul the back into the hole and gets into that second level where he can use his ability to jive and move around. And
yeah, that one was just straight right up the middle. Mm-hmm. Got 2, 2nd down and 8. St. Bede at their own 40. Brady's going to run. Yeah. He's got a blocker in front of him, tripped up. Nice play by the quarterback for Bureau Valley playing defense, Bryce Helms. Burst through the line and got Brady behind the line of scrimmage. A tackle for a loss.
Lost the 2 he gained on first down. And now St. Bede is back into a 3rd and long situation. The Bruins are only 1 out of 9 on 3rd down conversions today.
And it'll be 3rd and almost 10. 3rd and a long 9 for St. Bede. Ball marked at their own 38-yard line. 8 minutes to go in this one. Brady straight drop back, throwing, caught over the middle. Did he drop it though? There, Bureau Valley saying he dropped it when he went down to the turf, but they're going to give him the catch.
Ooh.
Bureau Valley's coach jumping up and down.
That is very generous, I think. Yeah, it looked like. Now the question is what?
They're going to give it to him. He is short of the first down. Ben Wallace with the catch and some traffic.
How close is he though? Are they going to measure?
Inches. I think I say fourth and a solid 1.
Okay, all right.
Well, here comes
the biggest
Ryan
play
Brady.
of the game for the. Well, you know that it's probably they're not going to take the ball out of Brady's hands on this play.
So let's see what St. Bede does. If you play it by the book, you would punt it because you're up 31 to 20.
Right. Well, I think Jim Eustace feels if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win a game.
Yeah.
But if you get this first down, let's see if you're going to try to draw them off sides. I'll bet. Or he calls a timeout.
Yeah. Oh no, it's Bureau Valley calls
interesting.
a timeout.
I think they were going to try and stack the linebackers behind stack the gaps with the linebackers. It looked like.
7:07 to go in the game. It's 31 to 20. St. Bede over Bureau Valley. Timeout by the Storm. That's their first timeout taken of this fourth quarter.
Well, now it's interesting. If you do a little pooch punt, and of course, you got to keep in mind, Brady just shanked the last one. That's got to be in Jim Eustace's mind. And
but I said most.
And I'd say it's a good 1 yard.
Yeah, it's a full yard.
It's a good yard. Maybe just an oink more than a yard.
4th down and 1 coming up for the Bruins after this timeout.
I would say, I'd see if St. Bede doesn't try to go on the second goal, see if they can draw them off sides. And if they do, it's mute because that would take another 2 minutes off the clock, on a
right.
Theoretically, every first down is 2 yards. Well,
there we go for it, and they pitch it to Hunenberg.
Oh, he's easily
first
got
down.
it.
Yep.
Well, that's the biggest 4 yards that Callum Hunenberg's gotten today, and probably in a long time.
They did a pitch play, and he was able to get outside and get plenty for the first down to the Bureau Valley 48-yard line. A backbreaker for the Storm. And a huge jolt for the Bruins.
Well, here's what this does now. That you probably St. Bede got to figure they're in 4-down territory right now. And if anything, they're going to have to force Bureau Valley at some point to make a decision on using their timeouts. And they only have 2 left. Whoa.
Fumble.
It was a little bit of a.
Brady's able to get it to Hunenberg.
He lost 2.
Back at the 50.
Mm-hmm.
And Novak, who's been
he's just
player of the game for Bureau Valley.
Easily.
On defense and offense. They'll give him a generous spot at the 49, so lost
I guess so.
1 instead of 2.
Well, that's more than generous.
Yeah.
I mean, he was definitely back further when he.
Clock's rolling down to 6 minutes now in the fourth quarter. St. Bede in no hurry. Brady, the long pitch play to Hunenberg, cuts it inside.
Oh, there's a touchdown saving
yeah.
tackle right there.
Yeah, he was one tackler away from going to the house. Connor Scott made the touchdown saving tackle for Bureau Valley.
Picked up 9, so it's 3rd and 2.
So St. Bede opening up the running game a little bit more, trying to get to the outside instead of running between the tackles.
Well, they're just packing it in so much.
Yeah.
And St. Bede using their quickness to get to the outside. And another 3rd down attempt, and Bruins are a mighty 2 out of 10 on 3rd down attempts. I don't think I've ever seen a game with so many failed 3rd down conversions on either side. See, they're just stacking. They're daring St. Bede to go outside.
Brady going to run. He fumbles it, and it's recovered by Bureau Valley, and he gets the return out to about the 43-yard line. Bryce Helms. And that's the second fumble of the afternoon going against John Brady.
Actually, it's his 3rd.
Or is it his 3rd?
Mm-hmm.
He had the fumble on when he was sacked in the first half. So Bureau Valley gets the ball back, 31-20.
Oh, wait a second. Oops, I had the wrong sheet out here. Okay. You're right. That's his second fumble.
So 2 fumbles and both of them lost.
Mm-hmm.
31-20. Bureau Valley down 11, but with the ball at their own 42-yard line. And they hand it off to Novak, and he's got running room.
You got 8
up
yards?
to about the 48-yard line, gain of at least 6, maybe 7. See if Bureau Valley tries to hurry up a bit here. They will huddle still.
Yeah.
Helms, the quarterback, had the big fumble recovery there for the Storm.
Started at their 43, I believe.
2nd down and a short 4, long 3. Go back to Novak. 1st down and more. Still on his feet.
Oh, man, that was a touchdown-saving tackle
by
there.
Brady, Ryan Brady, number 2.
4.
Novak all the way down to the St.
5.
Bede 35-yard line.
14 yards and a 1st down.
And 1st and 10 at the 35 for the Storm. Counting down to 4 minutes to go. And a quarterback keeper. And he's hammered down for just a couple yards there. Tackle was Sam Bema. Nathan Lowe as well. Just about a yard for the quarterback Helms there. If you're St. Bede, you'll give a 1 yard. That's no problem. Clock's still rolling. Probably about 3.5 minutes when this ball is snapped. Second down and 9 for the Storm. In the pistol is their sophomore quarterback, Bryce Helms. He's going to pass, looking, and it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Threw it up for Brock Shane. Made the nice catch.
But again, he was behind the St. Bede defender.
Yep.
And St. Bede's had a tendency to give up some big pass plays. And, well, here we go to another 3rd down. I think Bureau Valley's done a nice job controlling the balls and a lot of. This is their 14th 3rd down attempt of the game. The problem is they've only converted 4 so far.
3rd and 9, 3:30 to go here in the ball game.
Well, any way you look at it, Bureau Valley's got look at 2 downs to make 4 yards or 9 yards.
Yep. Ball spotted at the Bruin 34. Straight drop back by Helms. A flag flies.
That's a hold. That's in the holding
Helms
area.
has a man, Novak, who is incomplete. He had the catch, but then was hit by Ryan Brady, and there's a illegal shift actually on Bureau Valley.
Wow, what do you do here? I'd say you decline the penalty and try to make them do it on 4th down.
Yep, I would too. Let's see what St. Bede, they're going to push him back.
If it's 10 yards, I'd be tempted to take it. 5 yards, I don't know.
Coach Eustace is saying I want to decline it.
Yeah,
I can see him waving it
too.
off. Yep.
No.
So here we go. 4th down and 9. Last chance for Bureau Valley.
Well, they still have 2 timeouts.
Yeah.
And
4th and 9 at the 34. St. Bede's defense trying to get one last stop against the Storm.
Well, they're taking a long time in the huddle. That tells me that this is a pass play. Unless you try to go on that long count again, see if you can draw St. Bede off. They've done it twice so far.
Going to use their second timeout.
Wow, that's huge. That could be a huge call right there. They were 3:20. And Bureau Valley now, unofficially, we should say, is down to 1 timeout. St. Bede with all 3 of their timeouts. Well, here's the thing. If Bureau Valley doesn't make this, St. Bede will stick to the ground. They can stop the clock once. They get the ball back. But, I mean, the possessions in this game is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
20 possessions between 2 teams. I mean, and I don't think either team is going to break the 200-yard total offense mark this game. They might be hard pressed to break 200 yards combined.
Yeah, 31-20 is the score, and
it's been an entertaining game though.
Yeah, and it's not like one defense has imposed their will either over the other one. Like, with the total yardage, it's not like both defenses have stood out.
No.
There's just been some offense. You mentioned St. Bede just has been rusty on the passing game. There's been some turnovers, costly turnovers on both sides.
Both sides.
Yeah.
Each team has lost 2 fumbles.
Yeah.
And St. Bede returned 1 for a touchdown. Oh,
here's the fourth down
he's
play.
He's going to run. He's got a lot of room.
He will run.
He's got a lot of room. He's going.
He's got it. He's got it inside the 20-yard line. As St. Bede went back and were covering the receivers well, but Bryce Helms saw some running room on the Bureau Valley sideline, tucked it down, and keeps the drive alive for the Storm.
15 yards.
Bureau Valley quickly up to the line of scrimmage. They're in the IBCU red zone. And we're going to get a false start on Bureau Valley. Incomplete pass thrown by Helms, intended for Novak.
That is the first penalty on either team in the second half.
God damn it. What's Robbie doing?
Maybe 2 guys in motion at once.
I would guess.
Yeah, it's going to be a 5-yard mark off against Bureau Valley. We're down to 2:45 to go.
And Bureau Valley's down to 1 timeout.
The officials discuss.
Well, you got to push him back here. I mean, I think you give him another down in this position.
Going to be 1st and 15.
Or is that did he give a signal for pass interference?
No, it was just a 5-yard
Oh,
mark
okay.
off.
Oh, I saw both hands extended. That's why. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, wait a minute. That wasn't even real close to. And don't forget, it is a 2-score game.
Yep.
And Bureau Valley, if they do score, they're going to have to go for 2.
Yeah, you make it a 3. You're right, 3-point game. Yep. 1st and 15 for the Storm. And straight drop back pass by Helms. Looking, has a man caught at about the 15-yard line. Not enough for a first down.
Is that Attic again, I believe?
Yeah, number 12 at the bottom of that pile.
Well, he got 7.
Down at the bottom for St. Bede was Seth Ferrari. Mark it at about the Bruins 17-yard line. 2nd and 8 coming up for Bureau Valley. 2:15 to go. Helms going to hand off to Novak. He's got some running room and gets it down to the 10-yard line. Ryan Brady came up from the secondary to make the stop. He's going to be just shy. 3rd and 1 coming up for Bureau Valley. And they're quickly right back to the line of scrimmage, which is the 10-yard line now. Helms rolling left. Throws incomplete. And a flag thrown from behind the line of scrimmage. He threw in the vicinity of Isaac Eddig. Looks like a hold on Bureau Valley.
Now you got to take.
Yeah, because it would have been.
Now, if it's a hold, that's 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. This could turn into.
Yep, 3rd and 11 now. Instead of 4th and 1. $1:57 to go in the ball game.
We'll turn it back on.
3rd and 11 coming up for Bureau Valley. Helms is the quarterback. Straight drop back pass.
Good protection.
Looking and throws catch in a amongst 3 Bruin defenders. That was Eddig again, number 12.
You got about 8 of them back, maybe?
Down to around the 11, maybe the 12 of St. Bede.
It's 4th and 3.
They'll mark it at the 11, 4th and 3. Another big play for Bureau Valley, a minute and a half to go. Helms to Novak, and he was hit hard, but unfortunately a Bruin player in the collision lost his helmet. He gets up, hopefully he's okay. Jackson made the big hit, and Novak does not get the first down. Turnover on downs. Landon Jackson, a big collision. So that should be it. Minute 24 to go. St. Bede's defense makes a final stand.
Loss of 1.
And they could take a knee here.
Bureau Valley can stop the clock.
Yeah, we'll see if they do.
Boy, what a game. It was well, it's not over with yet. St. Peter's lost a couple fumbles here, very uncharacteristically.
Yeah.
Like I say, I can't remember St. Pete losing too many fumbles. And
well, I think Bureau Valley's going to get a penalty on their coach who got his money's worth and throws his headset now to the turf.
I mean, it wasn't even close to coming getting the first down. I mean,
well, that may not be that what he might just be an overall game just frustrated. So
yeah,
we don't know what
he was. It was obvious on the fourth down play that it wasn't a.
So there will be a 15-yard mark off against Bureau Valley.
Ruins a good game on both sides. Of course, coaches get frustrated.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
human too.
Yeah, and Bureau Valley obviously was in this one till the end, 31-20. St. Bede not running away with this one by any means. And the officials are going to sort things out and move yardage off against Bureau Valley here. And St. Bede should just be able to run the clock out.
Right, because that gives them a first down via the penalty. And Jeremy, I was not surprised that this is a close game because we talked about rivalry games.
Yeah.
And it's a.
So what you're saying is next week it should be a close one as well?
I think Princeton is in a league head and shoulders on their own.
But we'll see. St. Bede will give them all they can handle.
Well, no,
I
guess did they wave the flag off? Oh no.
No.
It must have. I don't think they didn't mark any penalty. Oh, there he goes. Now they're moving the yardsticks.
And they was able to salvage the headset. He's got it back on. Okay, well,
interesting.
Yeah. Well, and that's good because you don't want to see coaches being thrown out of a game and have to sit out a game. So, especially when it's victory formation, and that should be it. Oh, nope, Bureau Valley's going to take a timeout.
Why not?
Yeah.
Funnier things have happened. Well, St. Pete may have to punt.
Let's see how many. I'm trying to. Do they have at least one more timeout left?
No, unofficially that's their third timeout.
Okay.
But again, unofficially.
Yeah.
Officials lose count too.
Yes.
Well, I've seen that happen before.
It looks like St. Bede will improve to 6-0 here. Again,
and I'll be
a big date next week at Princeton, and then you got Hall with a rivalry game here at the Academy, then at Mendota. So fun 3 weeks. I don't know if it's going to be fun for the coaches, but for fans to see St. Bede play Princeton, Hall, Mendota in 3 straight weeks, as far as interest goes.
I'm not so sure that.
So I guess, do you mark off those yards against Brady, Mike? It technically is a two-yard
loss. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, he carried the ball and stepped back, too, and he's down to 50 yards for the game.
Oh, there's been some fantasy leagues won and lost by a quarterback taking a knee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm speaking from experience.
I was going to say you would know. I wouldn't. I defer to the expert in that category.
Takes a knee again, and Bureau Valley you must be right, Mike. They must be out of timeouts as the clock is running now. So Bureau Valley falls to 1-5, but man, you can't fault the effort of the Storm. They played St. Bede well.
This is obviously the best team, or the toughest game St. Bede has had by far this year. And you sort of had to wonder, if take another way, Bureau Valley, if that off week in the middle of the year was going to break up the continuity.
Another knee, and that is going to be it. St. Bede wins on homecoming 31-20 over visiting Bureau Valley. The Bruins are in the playoffs no matter what now. They punched their ticket with their 6th win in 6 tries, and we'll see if they move up in the rankings this week.
Or
Number
even stay in them.
in Class 1A. We'll come back. Brownie will compile some final stats. The Bruins win over the Storm 31-20. Post-game show up next.
Come see your friends at First State Bank.
There's a certain satisfaction you get when you know
you have a friend to turn to.
You have a place to go. Year after year, day after day.
When you need a helping hand, we're along the way. Come see your friends at First State Bank.
Member FDIC.
Welcome to KC Marketing, your digital marketing agency. KC Marketing specializes in providing affordable online solutions for your business. From graphic design and social media marketing to custom website development. Put the power of KC Marketing to work for you. Search KC Marketing Agency now to get started.